Hey, what's up, my Dokus? Jason welcoming you back to more The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel. Last time, we finished up at the old schoolhouse, as well as finishing up our side quests for the morning part of our free day. And pretty much kind of just discovered more about how the old schoolhouse seems to be operating. This time, well, it is the evening time, so we're going to go ahead and go around and take care of a few other things before we head back to the dormitory for the evening. Starting off, there is a hidden quest right here with Monk. Aren't you from Class 5? Yeah, the name's Monk. You're reading from Class 7, right? Oh, I guess I don't even have to introduce myself. But mind if I ask what you're wandering around here for? I'm looking for something. That's descriptive. Should I help him find whatever it is he's looking for? Here, I'll give you a hand. You mean it? Yeah, I can't just sit back and watch while a fellow student needs help. So, what are we looking for exactly? Stickers. Stickers? Like with drawings and writing on them? Yes, they're my precious treasures. You'll spot them right away, since they're all round and shiny. Round and shiny. Got it. Do you remember when and where you dropped them, by any chance? That I do. I was up on the rooftop there, watching the light of the sunset dance off of my stickers, and suddenly a big gust of wind blew them right out of my hands. 3 stickers lost, just like that. Staring at stickers on a rooftop? I guess everybody needs a hobby. It's possible that the wind carried them pretty far away if it took them from up on the roof. Do you have any idea where they could have landed? Yeah, the wind came from the south when I was up there, so one flew off towards the academy field, the other 2 went east and northeast of the main building respectively. Even though I saw where they went, I still haven't been able to find them. Well, it's hard to cover all that ground. I'll start searching right away. Right, thanks. Alright, we have quest A Sticky Situation started. So, what we need to do is go ahead and examine... let's see... Right here. Round and shiny, just like he said. I didn't notice it at first, but this says Abed time on it. So does that mean this woman here is supposed to be Misty? I guess that doesn't matter right now. 2 more to find, and the sooner the better. Alright, next up, we need to go to, let's see, not that tree. Ah, this tree. This looks just like the sticker I found before, so it's probably one of the ones he lost. I'm pretty impressed that the wind carried it this far away. Only 1 more to find. Just about done now. Alright, now we go ahead and make our way over to the old schoolhouse once again. And right here. Aha! Here's the last one. I'm kind of amazed it flew all the way over here. Now I've got all 3. I should take them back to Monk. Alright, let's do it. You're telling me you found all 3 of them already? I'll let you be the judge of that. Perfect! Exactly what I was looking for, and in pristine condition. Phew! Thanks Adios for that. I was really sweating for a minute there. I thought I might have to give up my rightful place as a true Misty fan. I was wondering why you would carry Abed time stickers, but your zeal for Misty answers that. Oh, so you're a devoted listener too? It's always nice to meet another fan. Perhaps the 2 of us have more in common than I first thought. Maybe so. So from one fan to another, where do they sell those stickers? I wouldn't mind having one for myself. Don't be silly now, Reen. You don't... Did you think you could buy these from any old shop? Oh, no, 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 no. Maybe you need to take a closer look. Is that Misty's signature? You bet it is. You can only get one if your submission is used on the show. It's a prestigious honor reserved only for true fans like me. See that number on the sticker there? That's the serial number of the postcard I sent the selected submission in on. That's really something. I had no idea how it all worked. Are you surprised? Oh, I bet you're surprised. I just bet you're surprised. And since I'm sure you'll ask, yes, I am Passion Boy. I hear that alias all the time on the show. Isn't it supposed to be pretty hard to get a submission read on the show? I can only imagine how much competition you have. It's no easy feat, but it doesn't hurt that I always have Class 7's various activities on hand to use as choice material when I need it. In fact, I should be thanking you for that in addition to returning my stickers, so thank you. You're welcome, I think. I can tell you're uncomfortable, but don't you worry, I exaggerate things and mix in some fiction here and there. Nobody will ever have any idea that they're based on all of you, not even you knew. Good point. I'm not really sure how to feel about all this. Back to the stickers, though. You were a real lifesaver today. Take this as a sign of my appreciation. Blue pendulum. Okay, you're, welcome. Well then, Reen, I'll be expecting great things and juicy stories out of you in the future. Sure. Alright, well, now that we're done with that, let's go ahead and go to the rooftop, as Celine is once again over here. Go ahead and give her the fresh milk. Excuse me. Just kind of like trying to hold that in for a bit. Alright, now we need to go to the Student Union building. As going here and going up. We need to not go to the Literature Club, not there, but not the Chess Club either. I need photography, here we go. We need to talk to these guys, just, you know. Just pretty much need to talk to them and we'll get their character notes. Or I guess Rex's character note. And then we need to go to Cafe Inn, talk to Hugo. And Hugo will give us another character note. Alright, now I want to do bonding events, which I think I'm just going to go ahead and do Emma. And Emma is somewhere. There she is. Hey Emma, what's up? Are you studying? I was doing research for the Literature Club, so I decided to take the opportunity to check my answers from our midterm. I was also thinking about reviewing the material for our upcoming classes, too. You dominate the exam scoreboards for a reason. I should probably take a page from your book and start studying harder. And of course I'll be cheering you on. Remember, I'm always here if you have any questions. Asking her to explain a few of the harder points from class might help me out in the long run. So, this might be a bit of out of the blue, but would you mind helping me out with some study-related questions? There are a few things we went over in class that I didn't understand all that well. It'd be my pleasure. Shall we get started then? I see. So this is where you apply this formula. That's right. You're a fast learner. That's high praise coming from you, Emma. How are you feeling about those midterms anyway? Expecting a good score? I'm not so sure about that. I did everything I could possibly do, or possibly could, but the rest is in Adios' hands now. What about you, Reen? I'm actually feeling pretty good. I should score above the average at least. I'm looking forward to seeing our results, and I'm especially curious about fees. Wait, Reen, stop. That's not how you do that. This calls for a different formula, you see. If you... Whoa. Are you paying attention? Oh, right. Sorry. Huh, never really noticed before, but compared to a lot of the other girls here, she's really filled out, and, Whoa, Reen, come on, get your head back in the right place, right in between... No! Reen, all of a sudden you've turned bright red. Are you okay? Do you feel feverish? No, I'm fine. That must just be the light from the sunset. In fact, I'm more than fine. I'm just great. Never felt better in my life. Okay then, if you say so. Let's move on to the next page. Alright, our bond with Emma increased. Went up to level 3. Pretty good. Alright. Now, I guess from there, all we have left to do is return to the dormitory for the night.
Oh, Reen, did you just get back too?
Oh, hey there, instructor. Welcome back.
Well, the building's still standing, so I guess you all behaved yourselves. Excellent. It looks like you've really thrown yourself into helping out the student council, Reen. But you spend all your time working, and life will just pass you by before you know it.
Alas, if only my evil stepteacher would stop dumping a bunch of work on me and let me go to the ball. Hey, did something happen? You look really beat.
Nothing bad. Just been real busy these last couple days. That Toval really needs to learn how to treat a lady. Honestly, dumping that much work on me? Come on, I'm too delicate for that.
I guess your hot date didn't turn out so well then?
Huh? Of course it did. As if a night with me could fall short of unforgettable. He was just amazing. Such a gentleman. So strong. So passionate. But I'm afraid all the details might be more than you could handle. It's too soon to corrupt your poor, innocent heart.
Yeah. I almost want to believe it, but yeah, I don't think so.
Everything okay last night, then? Nothing major happened while I was away?
Not particularly. Oh, wait. Actually, we had a woman show up claiming to be the dorm's new caretaker. Did you know about this?
Oh, she's here already? I'd heard that the Reinford family was sending a maid, but I wasn't sure when she'd arrive. Something sure smells good, though.
Oh, I'll bet that's Sharon fixing dinner. She's a great cook. She made breakfast for us today, too.
Oh, I can hardly wait. This Class 7 gig has some real fringe benefits. I'll have to get her to whip up some snacks to go with my beer later.
Looks like she knew about Elisa's family after all.
Welcome back, Master Reen. Lady Sarah?
Oh, hey, Sharon. Good to see you. You can stop with the Masterine stuff, though. It's not like I'm the one paying your salary.
Oh, but that just wouldn't do at all. Politeness toward those I serve is part of the maid's code of honor. Or might you prefer something more like, my dearest Reen?
Whoa! Not in front of the teacher.
It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Sharon. I was sent here to serve you courtesy of the Reinford family. I will do my utmost to cater to your every need. I hope I can be of service.
Oh, the pleasure's all mine. Though if you don't mind my saying, you look a little familiar. Are you sure we haven't met somewhere before?
Huh?
I'm afraid we haven't. You certainly don't seem to be an individual one would easily forget. I look forward to serving you, Lady Sarah Valentine.
Why, thank you, Sharon Kruger.
This feels like a good time to make my exit. Hmm? This looks like...
Please don't worry about me. Well, I still have much to learn before I feel like I deserve my status among the nobility. I've been blessed with wonderful friends, and I'm enjoying life here at the Academy. I often feel more concerned for how you're faring in your own studies. Thor's Military Academy is well known for its connections to Emperor Dreikel's and its strenuous curriculum. And I worry that the dangers you face in your training could catch even you by surprise someday. I pray you don't neglect your own well-being. The world has many soldiers, but you're my only brother. Elise Schwarzer.
You never change, do you, Elise? Oh, I guess it's probably me who hasn't changed much. I really should write back to her. And to Mom and Dad, for that matter.
Misty here, filling your speakers with wit and charm once again. I'm coming to you live from Radio Trista, and it's 9 p.m. on this calm June 20th evening. Let's kick off this week's Abendtime. The weather around the capital has sure been wet lately, but not very wild. I thought that rain would never let up. Thanks to that, I ended up holed up in my room, even on my precious day. Still, the end of June's just around the corner, which means summer festivals are in full swing across Erebonia. The festival out in the port city of Ordis is known for the breathtaking sight of hundreds of bonfires afloat on the bay. In the old capital of St. Arc, they know how to party hard with a festival that keeps going for 5 nights straight. Unfortunately, I've never been able to get out to either of them. I'm hoping to make it up to myself by taking the train to some far-off destination on my next vacation. Now, where would be the perfect place for this wayward traveler to visit? I'd love to visit Crossbell. Exploring its theme park and seeing one of Arkansas's theatrical performances would be great. But the thought of just riding to the end of the line and taking in the rustic beauty of the Nord Highlands is just so tempting. I know, Director, I know. Is it too much to ask to let a girl dream big?
Didn't do as bad as I was afraid I would. I can't believe Emma and Machias tied for the top score.
Congrats, Machias. You always put up some impressive numbers.
Looks like you made good on your word after all.
I suppose. Emma's the real natural, though.
Oh, not at all. We both just really hit those books this last month. I'm glad everyone did so well.
Agreed. I scored higher this last time than I did on the entrance exam.
I suppose I'll have to settle for third this time.
You make it look easy, Eustace. You must have really buckled down on your studies too, Reen, landing in the top 10 like that?
Well, you all helped me out a lot. And you know what they say about a rising tide lifting all boats.
I feel a bit left out.
You did really well, Fee. You must have had all the basics down pretty well to have scored like you did. If you can build on that in the next exam, I have no doubts you'll be able to score even higher.
I guess. If I feel like it. By the way, there's something posted up over there.
Oh, wow!
It seems Class 7 had the highest average score.
Excellent. I figure that might be the case considering we have the Academy's top 3 high scorers.
You talk as if a class I'm a member of could possibly fail to place first.
Why do you always have to be so full of yourself?
Boys, boys!
I think we should be proud of what we've accomplished.
Me too. Good work, everyone.
Hip hip hooray.
How humiliating! How could the pride of the Empire's nobility lose to those plebeians?
And Elisa, thinking she could hide her roots that easily.
Well, aren't you all the overachievers? Congrats on your amazing performance on the midterms. I'll cherish that grumpy look on the vice principal's face forever. That'll teach him to poke his nose into my business.
We didn't do all that work just so you could stick it to him, you know.
Besides, you bring most of it on yourself.
Ugh, always tromping around like he owns the place with that smarmy mustache of his. It's one thing to gripe about work, but where does he get off telling me what to wear and how to behave in a bar? Now he keeps telling me I need to hurry up and get married. Yeah, I'll marry my foot to your face, jackass. Anyway, is everyone ready to leap boldly into this month's practical exam?
I'm fully prepared, instructor.
I can take whatever task you have to throw at us.
Well, at least this ought to be easier than the midterms.
Here we go again. This one looks different from the others.
Hold on.
You noticed too, huh?
Yeah. Color's different, shape's different, yet it seems similar somehow.
The material. That's what's similar. Maybe...
Is something wrong?
No.
Here they go again.
Well, doesn't this look like fun?
Class 1?
What are they doing here?
To what do we owe the pleasure of this visit? Class 1's combat training isn't until tomorrow.
Oh, Instructor Thomas's class was changed to a self-study period today. So we thought it was the perfect opportunity for a little cross-class exchange, if you will. Class 7 seems to be the talk of the school lately, and we'd simply love the chance to get a little better acquainted.
Exchange?
Judging by that rapier in your hand, I'm guessing you're not here to exchange pleasantries over tea and cookies.
My, you're a sharp one, Schwarzer. Nothing gets by you. Why not try your steel against some real human opponents instead of that contraption over there? We'd be more than happy to serve as representatives of Class 1. Allow us, if you will, to demonstrate the refined spirit and dignity of the Erebonian nobility.
You little pieces of...
Cool your jets. They're just trying to goad us into a fight.
I'd be very interested to witness this refined spirit and dignity you profess.
Well, looks like I found today's entertainment. All right, change of plans. Today's practical exam will be a friendly training bout between classes 1 and 7. The fight will be 4-on-4 with both arts and item use allowed. Reen, you'll be squad captain, so choose 3 of your classmates for your team.
Roger that.
I dislike the notion of fighting against women. It's a man's duty to protect the fragile flowers of womanhood, not to wound them. Reconsider your team, and this time, bring men to face us.
Who the hell does he think he is?
I'll put a fragile flower on his grave.
Now, Fee.
Guess this isn't going to happen until I do as he insists.
Yeah, that's a unique scene. I just thought about that. It's pretty much, yep, it's a unique scene. You cannot bring Emma or Elisa or even Fee into the battle. You can't even bring her. Really, they won't even take Eustace. Eustace won't even be chosen. Pretty much our only options are Elliot, Machias, and Gaius. That is our team. But now that we're doing this, what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and take analysis and remove it from Emma for now, and I'm going to put it on Elliot, so that way we can analyze these guys and not have any issues. All right, let's do this.
Looks like you're all set then. Both teams, take your starting positions.
He may be a fool, but even a fool can be dangerous with a blade in hand. And I'm sure his lackeys are well trained, whatever deficiencies they may have otherwise. Make sure you don't underestimate them.
Got it.
Well, he is a member of the fencing club after all.
We'll see how cocksure he feels when we're through with him. Let's have a good fight, everyone.
We'll now begin the training bout between our representatives from classes 1 and 7. Combatants, weapons at the ready. Begin!
I'll show you what real nobility is.
Alright, so we have to meet the following conditions in order to get AP. No one has to be knocked out during battle, and no one uses arts throughout the battle, which is perfectly fine. We can... Oh, wait, no. That's analysis is that. Ooh, it's a good thing detection could technically work for this. So it's a good thing we can use Elliot's crafts for that. So it's not all hopeless.
It's my turn!
I'm gonna go ahead and add these two. Elliot, let's go ahead.
Analyze an enemy attack patterns.
Let's go ahead and have Elliot do
Analysis complete.
that.
Leave it to me.
I'm just gonna kind of let them go. Let them.
It's my
You
turn!
know, we're gonna do simple attacks at least until Elliot can.
Yep.
At least until Elliot can get everybody. Which I think you only have to. I think you only have to do one.
Leave
Is
it
it
to me.
one or is it all? Okay, it is all of the nobles. All the noble students. Okay. Do we have a battle? Do we have a couple battle scopes? Okay, we do. You know what? Let's go ahead and just use the battle scopes. So that way we can make the most of our time. There we go. Okay, and then let's go ahead and do a rush, which won't count as using AP, so we shouldn't fail that. Then we'll do Blue Lullaby. Go ahead and do Break Shot.
How about this? Take you! Here we go! There! Go! I'll take you up! Right!
Alright, Elliot, go for a Blue Lullaby again.
It's my turn.
Go for, the Scale Stinger again. Break Shot. I guess we'll
How about this? Go!
just keep going there.
My turn.
Let's just go ahead and use S-Craft to see if we can get them down.
This is absurd.
Yep.
Okay, nobody's fallen.
Leave it to me.
We just have to take down Patrick and we're good.
Right. My turn.
That's that. Let's keep moving.
Okay, no arts were used, so that should be 2 AP. Yes, it is. Cool.
Enough! The winning team is Class 7.
The victory is ours.
Yeah, we showed them.
Not bad.
A passable performance.
That was some fight.
We won! We really won!
How does it taste choking down your own hubris? This can't be happening. How could we lose to this rabble?
Hey, that was a good fight. Pretty intense, too. You had us on the defensive more than a few times. If we get another chance...
Get your filthy hands off me! Don't you dare start acting like you're above me, Reed Schwarzer. Just because Ymir's lord took you in out of pity doesn't change the fact that you're a nobody without a drop of noble blood.
You son of a...
That was uncalled for.
The rest of you are no better. Did you somehow think scoring highest on the exams would mask the fact that you crawled up from the dregs of society? What if you, Reinford, a family of upstart arms peddlers who think being flush with money is all the pedigree they need? And what of the barbarian and your Jaeger tots? I'm surprised they can even read the enrollment forms. What the hell?
I won't deny how the Reinford Company made its millions.
Am I the Jaeger-Tot?
What terrible things to say.
Patrick?
I think you might have crossed the line.
Silence! You don't tell me what I can and can't say.
How utterly foul.
Enough of this.
I'm not sure I understand. Maybe you can clear things up. What is it about nobles that makes them superior to those who aren't?
Gaius?
I won't deny that I'm not from this country. That's as plain as the nose on my face. Back in my homeland, we don't really have anything like your class system, so the concept is pretty foreign to me. Really, I mean no offense by asking, but I want to know what it is that elevates nobles above the rest of the people.
The superiority of nobles is self-evident. We come from families of distinguished lineage built on generations of tradition. That gives us a dignity, refinement, and pride that those of common birth could never hope to possess. We represent the pinnacle of man's achievement. That is what makes us nobles.
I see. I've witnessed that dignity and refinement myself. I see it in how Laura and Eustace carry themselves. But that leads me to another question. I can understand the importance of tradition, lineage, dignity, pride. I get why those would matter. But where do you think they let you get off saying the kinds of things you did?
Well, I...
Gaius. Patrick,
I really think you should...
Gaius raises an excellent question. I'd say this marks the end of our mock battle. Many thanks to the members of Class 1 for their gracious cooperation. Oh, and just for future reference, self-study doesn't mean wander around outside doing whatever you want. That goes for you two over there, too. Back to the classroom with you.
Yes, instructor!
Please excuse us.
I've decided that for your combat training tomorrow, I'll be pointing out everything you did wrong today. I'll be giving you the full, shameful play-by-play, of course, but I want you to really think about where you need to improve.
Very well. Excuse us.
Patrick!
Wait for us! Oh, for a while there, I was worried that was really gonna get ugly.
As far as I'm concerned, it already had. This is exactly why I can't stand nobles.
Please, don't place me in the same category as that imbecile.
Thanks, Gaius. That meant a lot to me.
Not sure why you're thanking me, but whatever I did, I'm glad to have helped.
Okay, that concludes this month's practical exam. Next, I'll be giving you the locations for your next field study.
Oh, yes, it had almost slipped my mind.
Where to this month?
Everyone, take one of these.
Brionia Island. That's in the far west of the Empire, isn't it?
Indeed. It's an island off the coast of Lemaire Province, known for its ruins. However...
The Nord Highlands are beyond the Empire's northeastern borders, are they not?
That's right. They're out past Ruhr on the other side of the border.
Since the age of antiquity, the Highlands have been home to a tribe of nomads.
Yeah, now that you mention it.
You're from the Nord Highlands, aren't you, Gaius?
Sure am. We've actually made arrangements for everyone in Group A to stay at my home in our settlement. I hope you'll all enjoy yourselves.
Your rank's gone up. Here's a little something from the Academy. Thank you for everything.
Still, I couldn't believe it when I saw Nord Highlands written right next to our names. I wasn't ever expecting our field studies to take us that far out.
Well, it does make sense, since it's an important place in the history of the Academy's founder, Emperor Dracos.
Indeed, the Highlands are where he first began to solidify his military power during the War of the Lions.
That's about the extent of my knowledge of the Highlands, to be honest.
No worries. I'll tell you more about Nord on the way there. Anyway, I hope you're all ready for a long trip. The train ride between here and there is over 8 hours.
8 hours? That's almost an entire day's journey.
It sounds as though the experience will be more than worth the trouble, though.
By the time we get there, it'll probably be evening already.
You think we should go stock up on some snacks before we leave?
There'll be no need for that, Lady Lisa. Good morning, Sharon.
We're almost ready to head out to the station.
Oh, of course, of course. I hope you all have a safe journey. I would also be very pleased if you would accept this.
What is it?
I took the liberty of preparing some sandwiches for all of you, as well as a pot of lemon tea for each group. I'm afraid I wasn't able to fix a proper breakfast, so I hope you'll enjoy these on the train instead. Thank you so much.
We really appreciate it.
Such a thoughtful caretaker.
We'd be more than happy to accept them.
Oh, think nothing of it. Any good maid would do as much.
Well, well, everyone sure loves you, don't they? I guess my objecting to you being here just made you work that much harder to cozy up to everyone else.
I would never dream of such a thing. Please have a safe and pleasant journey, my lady. I'll be counting the hours until your return.
Fine, fine, I'm leaving. Hold on. You aren't plotting anything else, are you?
I haven't the slightest idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, if you say so. All right, we're leaving for real this time.
Have a safe journey. Please excuse us.
The dormitory's in your hands while we're away.
A just took off then.
Good morning, Lady Sarah. Would it have been too much to see them off if you were awake this whole time?
Their field study begins the moment they wake up on the day of their departure. So since I'm responsible for grading their performance, I figured it was best to leave them to their own devices.
I see. You make a valid point.
Just one question for you. When will you be returning?
Ah, you truly are perceptive, Lady Sarah. I suppose there is no reason not to tell you. I will be returning before my lady and her classmates do. That's as much as I can tell you.
I see.
Alright, looks like all of the quartz have been unequipped from, you know, all the previous members. But we can go ahead and just equip, go ahead and de-equip analysis and equip it right back to Emma since she is going to be in our party. And Eustace is the only other one going with us. But with that, I guess next time on The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel, we head off towards the Nord Highlands. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, make sure you give it a like, tributes out a ton. Make sure to subscribe dibbly if you've not already. And I will see you guys all later.